Using these few vegetables and some very nice salmon, I'm going to show you what we're going to make, and they are called salmon or vegetable bites. Now here's what you do. We're going to start with the vegetables, and what I'm doing is I've got a peeled potato and peeled carrots, and I'm going to cut them into dice. Now the reason is because if you cook a whole potato and then try and cut it up, you're going to have big trouble. Cut a carrot in half and then cut it into sticks. Then turn it around and you'll see that this is the way that you make what's called dice. Carry on till you can fill up the bowl with carrot. I'm starting to boil the potatoes and I'm adding a little bit of salt, and they'll take about 10 minutes. Carrots take a bit longer, so I would do them separately. Pour over vegetable or fish stock just to cover the salmon and bring it to the boil on the hob. Immediately switch off the heat, and when it cools, it's done. Now I'm showing you how to make the strips that are going to wrap the salmon. First of all, I've cut off the ends, and then with a scraper like this, you just go down all around the courgette, making sure that you've got a little bit of green on either side, not just white bits. And then when you've done that, you've got perfect little strips which will be ready to wrap the small rings of salmon. Cook the courgette strips very briefly for about a minute, either in boiling water or a bit less in the microwave, just to soften them. With the carrots and potatoes cooked and drained, it's now time to add the peas. These are only cooked for a minute or so. Now it's time to bind these vegetables together with a little mayonnaise. All you need is a little bit of lemon juice as well if you like it. When the salmon is quite cold, carefully remove the skin and cut the fish into flakes. Spoon over a little bit of thick mayonnaise with lemon if you like, and just stir it together. Refrigerate till you're ready to assemble the whole thing. I'm using 2 rings, and one I'm putting the salmon in, and the other one I'm adding the vegetable one. As soon as you lift the ring up, you must start putting the courgette strips around it, because otherwise you can see that it's all going to fall apart. So you need to do this fairly speedily. And then to remove them, you slide a palette knife underneath. Here's the finished dish. I hope you're going to give it a try.